Okay, so I'm gonna snap this floor out. These guys are gonna sheet this side wall. I'll get this snapped out and then all trimmed off. So I'll start with the longest wall here. Make a mark on the end of the floor. Snap that all the way to the back and cut that off. This is a brand new chalk line, so it should make a nice mark. To the edge of this floor. So that's cut off nice and flush. Now I'll go 5.5 inches here for the 2x6. Make the same mark at the back and snap that line. Now that's cut off nice and flush, so I can come in 5.5 on this side. Mark that at the back and then snap that line. And with that line snapped, it's the inside of the 2x6 wall. It lines up with that stairwell wall, which will go right over top of it. That's why that wall was built up higher, to go up to the top of the floor. So with those two sides snapped, I can snap the back one. Come in 5.5 off the ripboard. 5.5 there, 5.5 here. I'll snap this long wall here, and then this one across here, and then I can do all the little ones off of that. So this one is 10 feet from outside of the house to the outside of this wall. It's 10 feet and the wall will go back. So I'll go to the back here, hook on here. It should be 10 feet, but that's to the outside of the dense glass, so that's a 1/2 inch that way, so it would be 9 foot 11.5, and then the wall will go that way. It's a 2x4 wall, so that's 3.5. That's where my wall will go. I'll mark the same thing up here. It doesn't go all the way to the end, so I'll just go about here. Mark the same thing. Just make sure I'm hooked on nice. 5.5 on the end. Same thing. 9 foot 11.5. The wall goes this way, so from there to there. I'll snap those two lines all the way to the back. And this chalk line sucks. It's stiff, it doesn't reel out or reel in. Chalk turns your hands black. And this wall doesn't go straight through, but it lines up, so I'm gonna snap it as one. So So it's 14'10" off the back to the front of the stairwell. I'll make sure I'm 5 7/8 here, because there's 3/8 plywood on the back that needs to go on. 5 7/8. Should be 14'10" right to this wall. That's flush with the floor, so to there, and then back 3.5. Same thing over here. Cut this off and it'll be flush to this joist. Now I'll get this line of the stairwell. It's 6'8" from here to this side of the wall. I'll make sure I'm hanging over 6 inches here. And then 6'8", and the wall goes this way, so 6'8" and 6'4.5". Same thing up here. Six inches, 6'8", and 6'4.5". I'll snap those ones. Snap this one, goes all the way across. It'll be on the other side of the stairwell, so that's 12'2" from that line going that way. (12'2", 12'5.5". Now I can cut that out. Now here, this space should be 3'2.5" inside, 3.5 this way, the other side of the wall. 3'2.5" that line. 3.5 inches this way. This ledge here was a foot, so 1 foot, 3.5, 1 foot, 3.5. It was 2 foot, 2.5. It's this way. Actually, I just realized I don't need these inside lines because there's no 2x4 walls here. It's just the ledge in the floor. And I went to the wrong line. Now I can cut all these out. This, and that. Right here there's a bathroom, so there needs to be a 2x6 plumbing wall 5 feet inside for the tub. So that's right here, 5 feet off of this wall. 2x6 wall, so 5 feet, 5 foot 5.5. Oops. With the 2x4 wall, it's 2x6. Off the 2x6 wall, there's going to be a laundry room here, 3 foot 10 from the front of the 2x4 wall to the front of the 2x6 wall. 3 foot 10. 3 foot 10 from that side. And this way with a 2x6 wall. Back here there's 2 closets, 2 foot 4.5. That's from the front of this to the front of that, so it will be 2 foot 1 inside the closet. That's off of this line here, 2 foot 1 inside. Floor is all snapped out and ready for walls, so it's time for a beer.